A fashion time travel conundrum. Imagine stepping into a time machine, not to witness history, but to wear it. Ever wondered what it'd be like to swap your t-shirt and sneakers, the epitome of modern comfort, for a medieval knight's armor, a symbol of strength and protection, but also immense weight and restriction? Or perhaps a queen's heavy gown, adorned with jewels and intricate embroidery, a statement of power and wealth? It's more than a fun thought. It's a journey into understanding how clothing has shaped our lives. Clothes reveal who we are, our personalities, our aspirations, and even our place in society, and the world we live in. They're a mirror reflecting our values, our beliefs, and our technological advancements. 1,000 years ago, every garment was handmade, a testament to patience and skill. Every thread spun and stitched by candlelight, a labor of love and necessity. Clothing wasn't about trends, it was about practicality and purpose. It was about survival, status, and tradition, a visual language understood by all. Your outfit told your story, a clear indication of your position in the world, your job, your class, your home, all woven into the fabric of your attire. As we travel back in time, exploring the evolution of fashion, ask yourself, would you really trade your modern comfort, the ease and freedom of today's clothing for the past's craftsmanship, the artistry and dedication poured into each garment? We'll explore the wools of Europe, the foundation of countless garments, the linens of Egypt, prized for their coolness and elegance, and the silks of Asia, symbols of luxury and refinement, comparing ancient effort, the immense labor required to create even the simplest piece, to today's convenience, the readily available and often disposable nature of modern fashion. So, would you make the swap? Would you trade the ease of today for the artistry of yesterday? Let's find out what our ancestors really wore, beyond the romanticized images, and why. What purpose did their clothing serve, and what stories did it tell? Let's dive in and unravel the fascinating history of clothing. Imagine embarking on a world tour, not today, but nearly 1,000 years ago, in 1025. It was a time when travel was arduous, and cultural exchange, though present, was far less pervasive than it is now. Yet, even then, each region's clothing was distinctly shaped by its climate, available resources, and unique cultural identity. In medieval Europe, for example, the vast majority of the population, mostly peasants, wore simple, practical garments. These were typically wool or linen tunics, layered strategically for warmth during the harsh winters, providing essential protection against the elements. For the wealthy, however, clothing was a statement. They added vibrant colors, luxurious fabrics, and intricate embroidery to their attire, showcasing their status and affluence. Meanwhile, in Egypt, linen ruled supreme. Its light, breathable nature made it the perfect choice for the hot desert climate, offering comfort and practicality under the scorching sun. Men commonly wore kilts, while women favored elegant sheath dresses, both reflecting the region's aesthetic and functional needs. And of course, both genders adorned themselves with elaborate gold jewelry and precious gems, symbols of wealth and status in ancient Egyptian society. Further east in China's Song dynasty, silk reigned as the undisputed king of fabrics. The elite distinguished themselves through layered, flowing robes crafted from the finest silk, adorned with meticulously woven, intricate patterns that signified rank and importance. Across the sea, in Japan, the early kimono, known as the kosodi, began to take shape. It was conceived as a straight-lined robe, a simple yet elegant garment worn by people of all social classes. In the Middle East, the preference leaned towards loose, flowing garments, designed for both modesty, adhering to cultural norms, and crucial protection from the intense desert heat. Venturing into Africa, the diversity of textiles was immediately apparent. Communities utilized woven plant fibers, skillfully crafted animal hides, and early forms of strip-woven cloth to create their clothing. These materials were often transformed into vibrant, colorful garments, each imbued with deep cultural meaning and significance. Across the globe, clothing served as a powerful symbol, reflecting not only practical needs but also deeply ingrained cultural identity and heritage. Each region's unique wardrobe told a compelling story about its people, their environment, and their way of life. It's clear that no two places dressed exactly the same, highlighting the incredible variety of human expression. Indeed, the world's closet, even 1,000 years ago, was just as diverse and fascinating as its people, a testament to the enduring power of culture and creativity. What did these clothes actually feel like? Wool and linen dominated. Wool was warm but scratchy, linen softer but labor-intensive. No zippers or elastic, just laces, pins, and belts. Every seam was hand-stitched, making clothes precious and long-lasting. Colors came from plants and minerals, yellow from saffron, blue from woad, red from madder. Purple, made from sea snails, was reserved for royalty. Clothing was patched and repaired, not tossed away. There were no sizes. Garments were either custom-made or loose and adjustable. Every piece was unique, marked by the maker's hand. Clothes were valuable, resource-intensive, and deeply personal. Wearing them meant feeling their weight, literally and figuratively. Fashion was slow, deliberate, and meaningful. Every garment told a story of effort and skill. Fast forward to 2025, our wardrobes are all about comfort and choice. T-shirts, jeans, and sneakers are the global uniform, blurring social lines. Fabrics are high-tech, stretchy, waterproof, breathable, and easy to care for. Online shopping puts the world's fashion at our fingertips. Clothing is now a tool for self-expression, subcultures, trends, and personal style change at lightning speed. Social media spreads looks worldwide in days. But fast fashion brings problems, waste, pollution, and ethical concerns. A new movement urges us to buy less and choose better, echoing the past's focus on durability. Our closets are bigger, faster, and more diverse than ever. But with freedom comes responsibility. Today's fashion is a paradox, endless choice, but new challenges. Let's embark on a sartorial journey, comparing the wardrobes of 1025 and 2025. We'll dissect the fabrics, the styles, and the very essence of how clothing has evolved over a millennium. Get ready for a head-to-toe fashion face-off, side by side. Observe the stark contrasts in design and functionality. Back then, natural fibers only, sourced directly from the earth, often heavy and hard to care for. Imagine the weight of those layers, the labor involved in their upkeep. Now natural and synthetic fabrics, a testament to modern science and innovation, engineered for comfort and performance. Fabrics that breathe, stretch, and adapt to our active lifestyles. Color was a luxury in the past. Dyes were expensive and difficult to produce. Today it's limitless and cheap. A rainbow at our fingertips, accessible to all. Patterns once took hours to embroider, each stitch a labor of love and skill. Now, any design is a click away. Mass production has democratized fashion in ways unimaginable centuries ago. Medieval clothes were restrictive, dictating posture and limiting movement. Modern ones are all about comfort and movement. We prioritize ease and functionality in our daily wear. Fit was either bespoke or baggy, a reflection of social status and available resources. Now, we have endless options, even if sizing isn't perfect. The quest for the perfect fit continues. We mix designer, vintage, and fast fashion, creating an eclectic blend of styles. To create unique looks, individuality reigns supreme in the modern fashion landscape. Personal style is more accessible than ever. Social media and online platforms have amplified self-expression through clothing. Our clothes reflect who we are, not just where we come from. Fashion transcends geographical boundaries, embracing a global tapestry of influences. The modern wardrobe is a playground of possibilities, a canvas for self-invention and creative exploration. The difference? Freedom, comfort, and creativity. The evolution of clothing is a story of progress, innovation, and the ever-changing human spirit. Clothing's meaning has transformed over 1,000 years. In 1025, your outfit declared your social rank. Sumptuary laws made sure of it. Clothes were a uniform, not a choice. Today we dress for ourselves: confidence, comfort, creativity. Fashion is self-expression, not just a social signal. Symbols have shifted from universal to personal. Band tees, designer bags, or sportswear all tell different stories. Uniforms still matter for some, but most of us write our own style script. The power has shifted from society to the individual. We choose if our clothes whisper or shout. Clothing is now a personal story, not a public label. The meaning is yours to define. We've traveled from hand-spun wools to high-tech fabrics. Clothing has shifted from necessity and tradition to comfort and choice. Would you swap your modern wardrobe for a day in the past? Wearing a knight's armor or a Song Dynasty robe would be unforgettable. But most of us would return to our hoodies and jeans. Our clothes reflect our freedoms, to choose, to change, to express ourselves. We've traded rigid rules for creative chaos. Fashion mirrors society, then slow and structured, now fast and individualistic. Neither era is better, just different. So which closet would you choose? The grandeur of the past or the freedom of today? The choice, like your outfit, is yours alone.